On today's episode, I'm going to give you 2 things to pay attention to when you're vetting property management companies. Welcome to today's episode on The Real Lowdown with Lindsay. Number 1, responsiveness is indicative. A company's responsiveness during the vetting process is very indicative of what the responsiveness will be like once you're actually a client. If they're taking days to respond and follow up on your questions now, they're most likely going to behave the same way once you're actually a client of theirs. When property owners are attempting to find out information about the rentals, it can be so frustrating when you have to wait days for responses, especially when it comes to something urgent or you need an update on your asset now. This is why we are very adamant about being responsive with our property owner clients. It's important to be available when you're handling someone else's investments. We know this because we are investors ourselves, which brings me to the next point. Number 2, are they investors themselves? If you don't know our story, the founders are investors themselves and owned 100 plus portfolio prior to starting Key Best. And why they started Key Best is because they were dissatisfied with property management companies in New Jersey. So when we were looking for property management companies, we first wanted to know if the operators were investors themselves. This is important because they will be managing your rentals, which are essentially your investments. And if they don't know what is important as an investor and a property owner, they won't know how to take care of your rental properties to the same standard that we do. Our philosophy is first learn how to take care of your own investments before you take care of somebody else's. This is just like an airplane safety. They tell you to put on your oxygen mask before helping others. Like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to our channel if you want more help, and comment below tactics you use to vet your property management companies.